A battle brewing for more than 6 months.
Residents wonder, why no fine, why no punishment?
That's a damn good question.
Accusations over a local government giving special treatment to a prominent business leader.
I don't think he views us as neighbors. I think he views us as guests to his county.
A controversy unfolding in Park County, a scenic mountain community about an hour southwest of Denver.
Help me understand how you've angered so many of your neighbors, just quickly.
I will have a comment at a later time, not today.
Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Shannon Ogden.
And I'm Jessica Porter. Tonight, Chief Investigative Reporter Tony Kovaleski is unraveling a complicated puzzle of finger pointing centered around a structure built without a permit.
It's infuriating, Tony. It's absolutely infuriating.
Welcome to picturesque Park County, home to spectacular views, to wonderfully tranquil, meandering streams, and home to a percolating controversy between dozens of residents and one prominent and powerful businessman.
They don't care, and they're not intimidated by public outcry because the fix is in.
He's pointing fingers and amplifying his accusations against elected leaders and high-ranking county employees.
I think the evidence is there that something's going on. It doesn't add up, Tony. There's something there.
Joe Widener lives in the county and is an elected member of a nearby water board. He questions why that longtime Park County businessman is receiving what he describes as preferential treatment.
He doesn't think the rules apply to him, and obviously they don't. And that's the story. Why doesn't the rules apply to him?
I began this process for this PUD.
The person he's talking about is Adam Shirley. He owns the property, and he's responsible for this large and largely controversial hilltop structure off of 285 just a mile into Park County. Shirley's critics and neighbors say if approved by the county, his plans will negatively impact their property values.
You know, Adam tells me what a great neighbor he is, and we all know that's not true.
During the past 6 months, Denver 7 Investigates has captured a parade of Park County residents stepping forward, questioning Adam Shirley's actions, the process, and the county's leadership. Specifically, neighbors can't understand how that white tent was built without a permit, and in multiple public hearings, during meetings scheduled to discuss Shirley's proposed rezoning, they've blamed the county's leadership for not enforcing the rules and for bypassing the county's critical oversight responsibilities.
So far, there's been building without anyone who lives there knowing what in the world is going on.
Our feeling is the tail is wagging the dog. That white building on the hill has been a representative symbol of what I view as lawlessness, both from the applicant and from the county.
Mr. Shirley, do you have a quick moment? Following one of the public hearings, we took all of those concerns to the businessman in the center of the bullseye. You probably know many of your neighbors aren't happy with what's going on, and we're trying to understand what's true and what's not true.
Sure. I'll give you a call.
As you will see, it was the first of several attempts to hear Adam Shirley's side of this conflict. Why ultimately are you sitting in that chair right now?
I'm sitting in this chair right now because I believe that the truth about this matter needs to be told.
John Deegan is a former senior planner in Park County. What is the truth?
The truth is that the applicant in this case received preferential treatment contrary to the public interest.
Adam Shirley?
Yes.
In the middle of Adam Shirley's application process, county leaders informed Deegan they eliminated his position. Help me understand how Adam Shirley made so many of his neighbors so angry.
Adam Shirley must have been given reason to believe that he could operate with impunity.
What are you saying?
I am saying that this application was guaranteed success.
That powerful accusation leads us to this telling audio recording.
How the can you build a building without a permit?
Denver 7 Investigates obtained the recording. It's a conversation between Joe Widener and Park County businessman Adam Shirley, talking about construction of that white tent-like structure.
You're putting it up and you don't even have it.
I don't have a permit. and the commissioners know exactly what I'm doing.
A revealing moment, apparently confirming the concerns raised by Adam Shirley's neighbors and the accusations leveled by former county employee John Deegan. A recording where Adam Shirley candidly says he didn't follow the rules, and he claims county leaders were both informed and aware he was building without approvals and without a permit.
I'm not going against the county. The county knows exactly what I'm doing. At the end of the day, I obviously pissed off a lot of neighbors.
And that candid testimonial led us back to Adam Shirley.
Mr. Shirley, Tony Kowaleski back again because we really want to hear your side of the story.
Now remember, a few weeks earlier, he promised an interview to answer the questions and accusations raised by his neighbors.
Help me understand how you've angered so many of your neighbors, just quickly.
I will have a comment at a later time, not today.
Do you ever sit and wonder what you did to elevate their frustrations and their anger?
No comment today.
Does Mr. Shirley have a problem following the rules of your county?
Mr. Shirley is not helping himself.
Tom Eisenman is Park County's highest-ranking employee. He spent 9 years as county manager.
Residents have sat in front of this camera and accused you and the county of giving Adam Shirley preferential treatment.
Well, they would be inaccurate.
When that facility was built, did Mr. Shirley have a permit?
When it was originally being constructed, he did not.
Mike Smith serves as the county's director of operations. We specifically asked him about that audio recording.
I don't have a permit, and the commissioners know exactly what I'm doing.
I wouldn't have any knowledge of that, so I'm not. I don't know where he would get that impression. He's never gotten that from me, I can tell you that.
And this is not Adam Shirley's first run-in with the county. We've told you about that tent-like structure getting tagged for building without a permit. A few months earlier, the county sent him a cease and desist order for dumping septic waste on another property in clear view of his neighbors. A history leaving his community with the perception the county's rules don't apply to Adam Shirley.
Knowing what's happened up to today, how confident are you that Adam Shirley's going to follow the rules moving forward?
Not very.
As the county manager, what's your message to Adam Shirley?
Comply, follow the rules.
By all indications, Adam Shirley failed to get that message. Just days after that interview, our drone captured these images. More than 80 roll-off dumpsters and storage bins sitting on his property next to the tented building without the county's approval. Now you should also know the county has accepted some responsibility for the firestorm of conflict in Park County. As a result of this conflict, is the county making changes?
County's making changes all the time. Is this a learning moment for the county? Absolutely.
Now, Shirley never upheld his promise to sit down and answer our questions. Instead, he texted this statement saying his company is continuing to cooperate with the county and he has no further comment until the county hearings. The Board of County Commissioners will vote on Mr. Shirley's request next Tuesday, and we will keep you updated. I'm Chief Investigative Reporter Tony Kowaleski.
Tony and the Denver 7 Investigates team are dedicated to digging deeper into issues impacting all Coloradans. If you have a tip for the team to look into, contact us. You can do so using the number on your screen, 303-832-TIPS, or email the team at investigates@denver7.com.